We are at the Iowa Speedway for the I believe the 16th race of the season here at Iowa. The 23 of Jack Legacy will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 11 of Tony Newman, who shoulda, coulda, woulda won Michigan. Actually, I mean, he did win Michigan, damn it. Steve Larker almost won Michigan. We started 19th. You can see on the right side of the screen, Bandicam decided, hey, you know what? We're going to screw up the finish. Damn it. Screw up the start of this race. I'm sorry. I'm recording this just as I woke up because I try and do as many races as I can during the day when it doesn't rain. So I'm not really focused right now. Richard Torres, who won this race in Season 1, hasn't won for a full year. He'll be starting in the 26th spot. That's your starting lineup. Don't worry, this is all random. I just hit race and then, Jack Legacy, I found him a new car, so he's not riding around in a test car. So, new colors for that 23 team. It's the actual car that the driver drove in 2013, so he can drive a blue car instead of that ugly-looking gray car. So, second trip for the ARCA series here at Iowa. After a wild race in Michigan that we had to have 3 green-white checkers to finish the race, how will this short track handle these 42 drivers? We shall see. Without any further ado, here's the command for the 16th time here in Season 2.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hopefully this will be a fun and good race. The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. Yes, Iowa Speed for only the second time here in series history. We are running at this 0.8 mile track. I actually found a new version that can fit all 42 cars, so yeah. We'll see if this race is as wreckfest as Season 1 was. Because I don't mess with the track INI and all that stuff. I just leave it however it is. The AI is at 100% because in Season 1 we wrecked every single lap at 110, so toned it down just a little bit. Pace car's in. Pull the belts tight. We are racing 25 laps here at Iowa. Jack Legacy puts the hammer down. We are racing here at Iowa. Into turn number 1. Shuttle is going for second. The all-time race winner. Trying to make his mark and get his second win of the season. Down the backstretch. Into turn 3. Shuttle takes over second. That is very dangerous for a driver to let Shuttle in second place. We completed the first lap under green. Jack Legacy's pulled away a little bit. Battle for third. Here comes Luke Rainey in the number 99 Ford, unsponsored. Pretty amazing. That guy does not have a sponsor. All the success he's had. Well, not this season. And Jack Legacy is pulling away from these guys and girls. Luke Rainey is now in second place. We completed the first 2 laps under green. And Jack Legacy is pulled away to a 0.08 of a second lead. Into turn 1, Jack Legacy's lead is 1.24. That's pretty big. Tony Newman going for second, looking to back-to-back wins. That would be something. But he's got to catch Jack Legacy. Into turn 1. Into turn 2. Oh, we got a caution. Whoa, looks like it's the 9. Brian Fox is stalled. So we are racing it back. Not good for Jack Legacy because he has built up a 1.6 second lead. So Jack Legacy did not want to see that happen. Actually, it was 1.8. So it took us 5 laps before we finally got us a caution. Jack Legacy is a race leader. We'll take a look and see what happened to Brian Fox. So what is the cause of the caution? Brian Fox, the defending ARCA Series champion, running in the 41st spot. What happens to him? Well, it's pretty simple. Right there. Smoke immediately comes out of that Chevrolet. And Fox pulls it to the inside, trying to not put as much oil on the track as possible. That's that veteran instinct. He knows he needs to get off the track, and he does. So, good job by Brian Fox. But whatever is happening to that number 9 car under that hood, it's mechanical. It's terminal right there. Brian Fox has a win this season. He won earlier in the season at Atlanta, but has not really made any headway since, really. He's had some good runs here and there. It's just not been the championship season he's been hoping for to defend his ARCA crown. And tonight here at Iowa, this will be a big hit for him, finishing last. So, number 9 stalls on the track. Right there on the back stretch, and it's enough to trigger the caution lights, which should come out any second now. Any second. Because there's no other reason for the caution. It's just because Brian Fox stalled on the track. There he is. And there's caution lights. So that's the cause of the first caution. Brian Fox's engine exploded or whatever mechanical problem he had. We'll clean the mess up in turn 1 in the front stretch, and we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. The number 9 car, Brian Fox, is out of the race due to a broken header. The 23 car, Jack Lagacy, is a race leader. Second is Tony Newman. Third, Luke Rainey. Fourth, Kevin McHugh. Fifth, Treadle. Sixth, Eli Bryant. Seventh, Nick Kennedy. Eighth, Evan Rudd. Ninth, Sebastian Torres. And 10th, Steve Larker. Bad luck continues for Brian Fox. Pace car pulls in. Jack Lagacy will see if he can pull away like he did before. And there's the green. And he's pulling away already. Jack Lagacy has not won a race for a while. He was so dominant in the Busch Series. Not been dominant or successful this season so far. Luke Rainey goes a little bit wide. Nick Kennedy is about to be passed by Evan Rudd. Not been the season for Nick Kennedy. He lost at both Pocono races, ended his undefeated streak there. And it's been very uneventful for Nick Kennedy this season. There's Jesse Turner in the 66 car. Of course, the big news that came out last week, or depending on this week, whenever you're watching this, Turner announced he might be leaving this league, which was a shock to me, but hasn't had that success he is normally having, and it's just not been a good season. He's contemplating it. If he does, he'll be missed. If he doesn't, that's all right. Turner about to be passed by Kyle Metz. And we got a car in the wall. That's the 90 car. No, excuse me, 99. Luke Rainey loses another spot. About to be passed by our points leader, Sebastian Torres. So Sebastian Torres moving up. And Jack Lagacy is pulled away again. Has almost a full second lead over the 11 car, Tony Newman, Kevin McHugh, and Shuttle. I've never seen a car that going that fast. I mean, you know, right off the bat. So maybe Jack Lagacy and that team has nitrous in their car or something. Of course, all these cars they have to pass inspection after the race. So maybe that team just finally hit the right setup they needed. 69 car, Derek Edison not having a good run. I'm actually surprised this track ain't causing as many wrecks as they normally do. Luke Rainey is still in the wall, losing multiple spots now. He was in the top 5, now he's in the 14th spot. So Rainey's day or night not that good. There's Steve Larker moving up. Larker is in the 8th spot, trying to rebound after coming so close at Michigan. Eli Bright about to be passed by Evan Rudd. This will be for the 5th spot. And Evan Rudd completes the pass. Eli Bright hits the wall a little bit. That'll be good for Sebastian Torres, who will gain another spot. But here comes Steve Larker under Sebastian Torres. No point in watching what's going on with the race lead because Jack Lagasse has pulled out to a 1.3 second lead. That is very suspicious, that car. Oh, contact between the 5 and the 42. They are championship rivals, 1st and 2nd, I believe. So Sebastian, he has to play it safe. There's no need to be that aggressive. He's got a full race lead over everybody else, so he can just ride around in like the top 10 and he'll be fine. He doesn't have to push the issue. Hayden Shepard moving on up to 9th. Or trying to, at least. Sebastian with a run on the outside. And Sebastian will stay in 9th for now as he scrapes the wall. 4 laps to go next time by for Jack Lagasse. And Jack Lagasse will score his first ARCA win. Unless something catastrophic happens in the next 4 laps. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be Jack Lagasse by about 100th of a second. So that car is not abnormally fast. He just got a good jump on the restarts. Of course, like I said before, that car has to pass inspection. Make sure there ain't nothing wrong with that car. Make sure he ain't cheating, of course. So Jack Lagasse has a 1.7 second now lead. That's not the biggest margin of victory in ARCA Series history. The biggest margin was 5 seconds, so that record will not be broken today or tonight. Lagasse goes wide and scrapes the wall. Here comes Kevin McHugh for 2nd. Lagasse still scraping the wall. Be 1 lap to go this time for Jack Lagasse. If a caution comes out between now and then, this race will go to green-white checkered. Something Jack Lagasse does not want to see. Into turns 3, into turn 4. This race is official. White flag, 1 lap to go for Jack Lagasse. Has not had the season he has wanted, but he is making it all right here tonight at Iowa. He will dominate the race. Once again, we have a dominator in the ARCA Series. Into turns 3 and 4. Jack Lagasse scores his first ARCA Series win here at Iowa. What a dominating car. So here are the race results. Brandy Kent decided to mess up, so I have to do it manually, which is kind of good because I have to explain something. On Jack Lagasse, his car failed post-race inspection. End story, I'll say that, that's what happened. But in actuality, I had someone send me the car because I knew I needed a 23 car with the paint scheme from 2013. I told them to put the ratings at 100, 55, 65. What they did not do that, so Jack Lagasse's car had better ratings than everybody else. So, of course, his car is going to win. So, in effect, it was kind of my fault, but it was kind of someone else's fault. So, it's not something on Jack Lagasse's part, but we still have to punish Jack Lagasse because, his car was not fair for everybody else. So, what's going to happen is Jack Lagasse is going to be stripped of 125 points, which is half of the points that he did win. You get 250 points for winning a race in ARCA if you lead all the laps and whatnot, which is what Lagasse did. So instead of Jack Legacy gaining 250 points, he will only gain 125. He could try to appeal this, but yeah, you're going to lose anyway because it was my fault. I should have checked it like I normally do, but I was in a hurry to get this race out for you guys. So after this race, I will make sure, go through all the drivers and make sure they all have 155 and 65 on the ratings. So this is my bad, but Jack Legacy gets punished for it, obviously. So Jack Legacy might not be very happy with this, but he will still keep his win. Jack Legacy is your official race winner. We do not take away wins like that because it's kind of like real NASCAR where they get points taken off and all that, but they still keep the win. So Jack Legacy is your race winner. That is not disputed. Second is Tony Newman. Third, Kevin McHugh. Fourth, Shuttle. Fifth, Steve Larker. Sixth, Evan Rudd. Seventh, Kyle Metz. Eighth, Eli Bright. Ninth, Cam Nixie. And 10th, Aiden Shepard. 11th is Luke Rainey. 12th, Connor Thunder. 13th, Sebastian Torres. 14th, Alexander Rowe. 15th, Joe Jefferson. 16th, Jason Larker. 17th, Nick Kennedy. 18th, Jesse Turner. 19th, Ben Croach. And 20th, Carter Friesian. 21st, Josh Barker. 22nd, Greg Lee. 23rd, Matthew Johnson. 24th, Jonathan King. 25th, Jeff Bright. 26th, Simon Fox. 27th, Raleigh Spurley-Tube. 28th, Zachary Fitzwater. 29th, Keith Stevens. And 30th, Ronald Maludanu. I think that's how he says his name. 31st, Derek Edison. 32nd, Richard Torres. 33rd, Jonathan Rains. 34th, Tam Randolph. 35th, Jay Barker. 36th, Jay Jefferson. 37th, Keka Silverpaw. 38th, Marcus Sanchi. 39th, Al Legacy. And 40th, Max Anderson. 41st is Cole Nixie. And last in this race is Brian Fox, out due to a broken header. So that is your race results for Iowa. We will take you to your point standings right now. So here are your point standings after the 16th race of the season at Iowa. Sebastian Torres, once again, is still our points leader. He has a 210-point lead over Tony Newman. So Sebastian Torres lost 40 points in that race. Kevin McHugh is third, 270 points behind. Fourth, Jeff Bright, 310 points behind. And fifth, Matthew Johnson, 320 points behind. Sixth is Nick Kennedy. Seventh, Shuttle. Eighth, Greg Lee. Ninth, Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th, Raleigh Spurley-Tube. 11th is Alexander Rowe. 12th, Marcus Sanchi. 13th, Tim Randolph. 14th, Richard Torres. 15th, Evan Rudd. 16th, Jay Barker. 17th, Connor Thunder. 18th, Steve Larker. 19th, Eli Bright. And 20th, Al Legacy. 21st is Kyle Metz. 22nd, Kaka Silverpaw. 23rd, Jonathan King. 24th, Josh Barker. 25th, Brian Fox. 26th, Cam Nixie. 27th, Jason Larker. 28th, Keith Stevens. 29th, Luke Rainey. And 30th is Joe Jefferson. 31st in points is Jonathan Rains. 32nd, Carter Friesian. 33rd, Jesse Turner. 34th, Max Anderson. 35th, Ronald Maludanu. And 35th, 36th, Cole Nixie. 37th, Jay Jefferson. 38th, Derek Edison. 39th, Ben Croach. And 40th, Aiden Shepard. 41st is Jack Legacy, who won at Iowa. And 42nd in points now is Simon Fox. So that is your point standings after the 16th race of the season at Iowa. We will next see you at the 17th race of the season, which will be a surprise for you guys, but I will give you a hint. It is a dirt track that is no longer around in real life. So until we see you at the 17th race of the season, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.